Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. Now, in the last few episodes, we have discovered the Institute. We've discovered that Sean, our son, is now the leader of the Institute. A bit crazy. And he wants us to continue doing a few missions for him. We've not had to make a choice as of yet, so I think we're going to continue doing the missions. He wants us to... We need to speak to Sean. Where is that? We need to speak to Sean in the Institute. So let's go and do that. It's called the Battle of Bunker Hill. So we're going to speak to him. I'm sure he's going to give us some indication of what it is we need to do. At the moment, we've not really been asked to do anything against what we would class as our morals in this game, I suppose. We've only had to really attack one synth, and he was the leader of a raider gang. So being the leader of a raider gang, really, for me, sort of makes you a bit...
It's an honor to have you.
Well, you can't really feel sorry for the... You can't feel sorry for the leader of a raider gang, can you, really? It's a shame, because I think we are going to, like, bin the Institute. I don't like them, but at the same time...
Hello, Father. Tell me.
Father said hello, Father.
When someone has stolen from you.
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
What happened? What have they done?
They are in possession of technology that does not belong to them. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened.
I mean, me, I've been doing missions for him.
Point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
There better be something in this for me.
I assure you, this operation will have very significant results in your favor. There will be a courser waiting for you near Bunker Hill. Please find him before barging in.
So I can inform the Railroad or inform the Brotherhood of what's going to happen. How do I get out of here? I'm just thinking now what to do. What to do. I think the fact that we built the teleporter in Sanctuary means that we've picked the Minutemen as our main allies. So now we're looking for a secondary ally. And I'm not a big fan of the Brotherhood either, to tell the truth. But at the same time, having the access to some of the technology they have and having the access to the vertibirds that come and help us out could be good. And the Railroad, I'm really stuck on this one. I really am. So we can inform the Railroad, inform the Brotherhood. I don't really like the Brotherhood because they stole one of our settlements recently. Is now in control by the Brotherhood, so I'm not overly keen on them anymore, to tell the truth. You know what? Just for my own peace of mind, I'm going to inform the Railroad. I'm quite happy to finish the game with the Railroad and the Minutemen as our two groups left. I'm not a big fan on the Brotherhood. I'm not a big fan on the Institute. They're too over the top. I think they're just taking advantage of everyone. The fact that the Brotherhood are going out and forcing settlements to give up all their food to the Brotherhood, and the fact that they're going out and just doing the way they are, just acting the way they are, I think for me is just a bit... I don't like them. Desdemondo, whatever your name is.
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
Where'd you hear that?
Deacon brought it to my attention. And, as usual, he won't give up his source.
That sounds crazy, all right.
That's not a denial. Deacon has proof you used teleportation of all things to get inside the Institute. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time.
What was that bang?
Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
So I can side with the Railroad or side with the Minutemen. I can't side with both. Let's see what we can do with the Brotherhood then. Because at the moment it's sort of looking like we can't pick both Minutemen and Railroad. Which is a little bit annoying because that's sort of what I would rather do. I'd rather get rid of the Institute and get rid of the Brotherhood, to be honest. But if the Brotherhood let us side with them and with the Railroads, it almost looks like this mission might... This mission is Institute versus Railroads. It's almost like this mission could end up with us eradicating the Railroad. Oh, Ada, move out the bloody way, for God. Yeah, just go. You go down there. I don't care. You think if the game allowed you to build massive robots like this, they would actually have a map that's suitable for them to roam around in without getting stuck everywhere. But there you go. I think what they should do, I know it's unrealistic, but I think they should make your companions like hollow so you can walk through them. Captain! Captain!
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
She's in the Institute now.
In the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital Wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated.
I knew it was her. I knew it was her, the water one.
Stay. That said,
From Fallout 3.
Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Okay.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
I received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismissed, soldier.
So there we go. So it looks like now we are gonna destroy the Institute. Well, not necessarily destroy them, but this is gonna be a chance for us to get rid of them, basically. So where we want to go, we want to hand in, while we're here, give the holotape to Ingram, who is at the Boston airport, apparently. So let's drop down to Boston airport. I can't fast travel from in here, okay. And we also want to go and speak to Dr. Lee before we do this mission, because I've got a feeling that after this mission we will lose the Institute as an ally. They're going to be against us, enemies with us. So we need to do this Dr. Lee mission first, see if we can convince her to come back to the Brotherhood. So we have picked the Minutemen as our main allies, and the Brotherhood are going to be sort of our backup group. And they seem happy to still work with the Brotherhood. So there's still an opportunity we could get the better power armor, we could get the jetpack and everything that the Brotherhood of Steel allow you to get, which is pretty cool. That's not too bad, actually. But it does mean that both the Railroad and the Institute are both going to be destroyed, probably, in this mission. This is a big, big mission, then, thinking about it. Now, I hope we don't end up losing the holotape here. I want to keep it.
I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
I want to keep the holotape, though. I need to give it to somebody else as well.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
So I didn't realise I was going to lose that then, because now I need to give holotape to Sturgis. I need to retrieve the network scanner holotape. How do I get that back?
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram. Do you remember that holotape of Institute data I gave you? I really need it back.
I'd appreciate knowing why you want me to hand over highly sensitive data first.
I'd like to share the holotape with the Minutemen. I think they need it as badly as we do.
I'm not sure why you trust them with it, but it's up to you. After all, you're the one who got it in the first place. Here's the original. Already made myself a copy.
Hey, that's not. There we go. So it means I can do both. That's good. So we can do both now. So I'm going to first travel and do the Dr. Lee mission. So we need to go to the Institute once again. Where is the Institute? There it is, in the middle there. So we need to go and speak to Dr. Lee then, see if we can convince her to rejoin the Brotherhood. Then after that, that'll be our last dealing with the Institute as friends, and we can then destroy them as enemies. That's the plan anyway. They'll probably destroy us, you watch. You watch us get absolutely hammered. So Stimpack can be used to revive a fallen human. That's in case of a companion, isn't it? Let's hope nobody knows that I've given data away I shouldn't have, eh? So I could inform the railroad as well, but I don't think... Oh, I tried. No, you can't inform the railroad. You can only switch allegiance from the Minutemen to the railroad. And I want to keep the Minutemen because they were the ones who... they were the ones who started us off on this journey through Boston. I didn't tell anyone, Father, honestly. How do I get out of here? This is going pretty badly, this, isn't it? Right, let's go back down. I know... Prudent needs to... We need to go back into the main central column, don't we? And then we can... there we go. Then we can get across the area we need to go to. And go up the stairs there. It's crazy to think that everything's been destroyed up the top.
When are you going to tell me?
Yeah.
About this mysterious...
All of these people down here, and the place where they're living as well is incredible compared to what they've got upstairs. And the Institute say about how they're trying to improve things for mankind, yet nobody topside is getting any sort of advantage from any of this. Let's shut the door so no one can see us.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Everyone's so bitchy at the moment, aren't they?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil.
I know Virgil.
Months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions.
He's not dead.
If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood. And
He's not dead.
your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
Okay, so that's handy because we need to go to his lab to get the serum. I completely forgot about the serum, so we need to go to his lab to get the serum anyway, so we can do these 2 missions at the same time, and that'll keep Virgil happy. I don't know how we're going to prove... I don't know how we're going to get proof of what killed him when he's still alive. That's going to be the trickiest part of this mission, I think. So we'll enter the bioscience area. Which I quite like the bio... But again, it's like I said earlier on, the Institute say they're trying to help mankind, yet they're not actually doing anything to actually help mankind above them. All these people above them are living in quite poor situations. Starving, some of them, and being killed by mutants and all sorts, so they could do with the extra help. Oh. Okay, maybe this was the wrong way to come. Oh no, there's another door there. Cheeky little hidden door. There's a lot of doors here, isn't there? I'll take that. I'll take the ear examiner as well, why not? Can we pick it? Yes, we can.
Sweet.
Sweet. So we're into the lab. See what wonders we'll find in here. The Tesla coil. Can we not destroy these, or do they have to just run out themselves? We'd have to wait for it to run out by the looks of it. Decontamination showers. There's a dead synth who's seen better days. Oh, I was nearly a bit lucky there, wasn't it? We're back further that way. And we're in.
Nice.
So what is in this lab? Pack of cigarettes, take a bit of that. Telephone. Nothing really of any use in here, is there? We broke into this place, but unless there's some fusion cells and a screwdriver, I think it might have been a case of just getting a bit of extra XP then, maybe just by picking the lock. Oh, and there's some health stuff on there. That is a strong turret. Well, that's a bit of a crazy turret. Holy crap. Right, I don't know if that grenade actually did anything, but what we do need is some Radaway, because we've only got like half health at the moment, haven't we? Radaway. Stim pack. Full health it, and then back out. And that grenade actually killed both of them, that's pretty cool. Might as well steal their food while we're in here.
Reveal yourself.
There's an Assaultron, is there? An advanced door. Oh god. Got for a bobby pin straight away. So we're close, is it? Like straight almost? Oh, that's Really close. Maybe a little bit that way. Oh no. So it needs to be a tiny bit the other way then by the looks of it. It needs to be like there. Is that going to do it? It is going to do it. There we go.
Got it.
We're in. So there isn't a Soltron in here by the looks of it.
In the zone. Alert level Bravo. Scanners clear. Weapons hot.
Die! Stop changing! Oh. I don't like Assaultrons, they're really scary. They've got good materials on them, haven't they? Let's just take as much crap as we can. Technical document, that's good for the Brotherhood. All that stuff as well. So we're still looking through here, really for just information on what killed, even though we know he's not dead. We just need information on what killed Virgil. Maybe we can find something that proves he's still alive. That might be the better way forward. Look at all this free food though. Lots of cram, lots of sugar bombs. It's a shame the guy from Fallout 3 used to buy sugar bombs for a lot of dough, didn't he? Shame we haven't got that anymore. We completely lost Ada. I just remembered. Look at it all. Look at all this stuff. This place is an absolute goldmine of stuff in here, I tell you. Another novice door. Must be like right there then maybe. It is right there.
That's it.
Fusion cell. Corsa uniform. A black Institute lab coat. Oh, this place is an absolute goldmine, look! Oh, there's loads of stuff in here. Good old locker room. I'm surprised we've not become over encumbered yet. I'm sure we will do at some point. So let's just take out the barrel. Take that straight away. So, well, this mission gives us a hint of just how dodgy the Institute is, really, doesn't it? Because it looks like they've sort of told everyone that Virgil was killed due to an accident in his own lab. Yeah, they've told everyone that Virgil's been killed due to an accident in his own lab, whereas it looks like something dodgy's happened here because they've actually faked his death, by all accounts. Good shot on there. Right, there's those out. It's a tricky one, this, because that box is there. It's a tricky one to disarm. Come on, we're close enough, surely. There we go. There we go. Disarm that, we can come into here. So another dead synth. So whatever's been going on here has been pretty crazy.
Terminal's got to be somewhere.
There we go, the terminal. We did get we get given the code for this already? Oh, evidently not. Must be something different then. Pass. 2 letters from pass are the same, so it could be less, which has got...
Yes.
There we go, it is less. So where you will do remote door, open, and then let's also do turret control. Deactivate. So now we've opened the doors and switched off the turrets as well, which is good. Okay, we found the lab. This is the lab, isn't it? Virgil's personal holotape. There we go. So now we've got the evidence we need. We do need to find his serum, though, while we're here. Injector. It's a drinking glass, test tube. Where would he put his serum? So there's some super mutants. Ah, this one looks like it's broken free. So it looks like a super mutant broke free. Experimental serum. There we go. So we found Virgil's serum now as well. What on earth are these machines? They're pretty funky, aren't they? Take all of that as well. Bunsen burner. Is this another way out? They always put these back doors in these missions so you don't end up getting too stuck too where, because you can just go through these little back doors. It saves you having to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all the time, doesn't it? Oh, my word. What is that? Can I just... yeah, I can just disarm that then, can't I? Deactivate laser grid. Tarduk. So it was hidden there. So his lab wasn't too far away then, was it really? It was all pretty close. So now, giving this to Dr. Lee, I think we might be able to convince Dr. Lee to join the Brotherhood now, because she doesn't trust what the Institute says, and we've now just got proof that they did lie. Because they told her that that Virgil had died, whereas we know he's alive. He's the one who helped us get the information we needed to build the teleporter to make it in here. So I think we've got this mission in the bag now. I think Lee is going to come with us to join the Brotherhood, which is good because Dr. Lee is someone that we all know from Fallout 3. We don't really want her to be in any serious damage, do we?
Yes?
No one cares about you. I'm going to shut the door for this one, Lee, again, because I'm going to drop this on you heavy.
Dr. Lee.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape? This better not be a waste of my time.
I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. Not for good. At least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Corsairs can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Sweet. Okay, so that mission is now done. Madison Lee is now back in the Brotherhood. And I think we've done pretty well there. We've done pretty well. So now we need to... Next mission, I think we'll go and see Virgil and hand him back that serum. Get that one over and done with. And then I think... looking at our Pip-Boy, mission-wise... We can report to Elder Maxim and let him know that Dr. Lee is coming back. We can give the holotape back to Sturgis as well, and then we'll go and do the bunker hill. We'll do all three of these missions next episode, get them out of the way as well anyway. So, like I said, that's been the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do be a star and hit that like button. It's really helped me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you want to see some more, then please do hit that subscribe button as well for a lot more Fallout 4. And of course, I've started doing Skyrim recently as well, so sure to check that out as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.